Hey you guys, good to see you as always here on Grassroots Gardening. If you're new here, I'm Ryan, and if you're a returning subscriber, well, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then if you find any value in this content, hit that like and subscribe down there for me. It helps our channel a tremendous amount. But what I'm going to show you guys today, we're down here at our big garden, which is close to the house. It's growing amazingly, by the way, but we just redid our irrigation system down here. And traditionally, we would have to climb down in this hole, turn open a solenoid in order to turn the sprinklers on. And as you can imagine, that gets old pretty dang quick. We don't have any hardwired power down here, so I was like, are we gonna have to put solar over here on our little shed? You know, what can we do to make this irrigation more easy on my dad and myself? And so I found a really neat little Rainbird control system that runs just off of a 9-volt battery. It works off of Bluetooth. It's pretty dang amazing. It saved us a ton of headache and money. I was really stressing on how we were gonna, automate this system down here without power. But let me walk over here and show you this cool little Rainbird adapter. And by the way, everything that I've found or can find on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description below. But it's very, very simple. It's, of course, you put your 9-volt battery in here. It runs, like I said, off of Bluetooth to the app on your phone. And we just simply wired it to our solenoids out here in the tank. So this large, I believe, is a 2-inch that comes from a well house that we have down by our pond. We dug a trench and just ran it simply into the garden. And then there is our solenoid, or one of them, right there in the middle. That's the main one that controls all of our irrigation sprinklers down here in the big garden. Once you have your solenoid in place, then we just simply trenched right over here to our little storage shed and wired it into the Rainbird. And we just got ours simply mounted up here on this little shelf. It's close to a window. Again, it is all via Bluetooth. So what I can do, if it's raining one morning and I don't want the sprinklers on, I can simply pull up in my truck. I don't have to get out in the rain. Just pull up close enough to the sensor, and then I can go on the Rainbird app, which I'll show you in a second, and I can change whatever I want to change. So you can see here, I just pull up my Rainbird app, which is free, by the way. Another thing I really like about Rainbird, no subscriptions or all that other junk. I've got an irrigation controller down at Grassroots, the nursery, one for my yard, and then this one here. So it's a TBOS-BT series controller. I just click the pencil and it connects to it. It says synchronization is okay. And I can go in and make whatever changes I want, or I could turn it on right now. If I wanted to do manual watering, we just have one station. We could do it for maybe, it's been pretty dry, we haven't had rain. So let's do 15 minutes. Hit that. It's going to connect to the controller. And I just heard the solenoid kick on, and how about that? There goes our sprinklers. No more crawling down in the stupid hole to turn on the sprinklers. This thing has really been a game changer. So if you've got a remote location like this, you don't have any hardline power, just with a simple 9-volt battery, you can run a pretty intricate system. Now, the more timers I'm sure that you have on the system, the shorter life you're going to get out of your 9-volt battery. But man, for us right here, this thing has just been the bee's knees, man. So there you have it, folks. Simple little system. If there's anything that I missed, drop me a comment down below. Other than that, the more you know, the more you grow. We'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys.